So please make these two happen, K-pop gods, and then I'm really happy with 2020 already, and I don't really mind too much about what other stuff happens. I just hope it's not as bad as 2019 in terms of like scandals and stuff like that. There was a lot of shit, and I just don't want to see that anymore, and not as much, of course. I guess it's me, cruel, back again with yeah, my New Year's resolution for 2021, and you just saw a small clip of my New Year's resolution for 2020 from last year, and yeah, I'm not, I'm not gonna comment on that any further, but yeah, yeah, Mm, yeah. We're gonna go quickly over the things that I thought I was gonna achieve or I wanted to do in 2020 and see what happened to those. First thing was I wanted to reach 2000 subscribers by the end of this year, and well, I did. I reached it, I think, in April. Yeah, in April I also started to upload way more videos than before, so kind of made sense that I somehow skyrocketed in that number. And now I'm at over 11,000, and I'm really, really grateful for that. So again, thank you so much for all of the support that you guys gave me, and I can't say it enough. Like I still can't believe it, and I love it. Like I love that I can do what I do, have fun with it, and have way more people enjoying it together with me. This is so much fun, and I love putting time into this. So yeah, I hope that everything works out for next year. My channel is not getting blocked or striked or anything like that, and yeah, I continue to be careful, of course. So I hope that works. The next thing I wanted to achieve or do is buy a new microphone. Well, I didn't. I just kind of didn't. I really wanted to, and I still want to, but I was actually kind of happy with my microphone because I got to know a little bit more about my recording program. I definitely have some new settings since last year, and I think the sound is actually way better now. And I think I have a consistent setting, mostly at least, where I think I am fine with it for now, and I think it's okay. Obviously, it's not the best yet, and there's definitely room for improvement, but in my opinion, it's not as urgent anymore, and I focused this year on something else. As all of you might have noticed, the change I think kind of happened in May or June, where I got a new light, which is on right now as well. So it's much more consistent lighting setup wise, and yeah, that's literally what happens right now here, you know, like that is, I think, my big improvement of 2020, and definitely making the camera quality in general way better too. So I think that's definitely an improvement, and I think that kind of like evens out the not buying a new microphone thing, I hope. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to do is get into 3 new groups, and those groups were WJSN, Twice, and Apink. I definitely did it for Twice, for sure. I know almost all of the members by heart now. It's still a bit wishy-washy, but I definitely did, and I watched a lot more Twice stuff on YouTube as well as on Patreon for sure, with the Twice Sees the Light documentation or documentary. For WGSN I got into the music a bit more, but not that much the members and the group itself, so not really. And as for Apink, kind of the same, but even less music-wise, so I definitely have room for improvement in terms of Apink, and I think I will do that next year because there's a lot of requests pretty high on my list for Apink music videos, so I think that's gonna be a good Kickstarter for that. Yeah, and the last thing I wanted to do, and that's what you saw in the intro clip, which was I wanted a reunion for 21 and a world tour for Mamamoo. Well, of course, those two things didn't happen, mostly because of Corona, and then 21 just kinda didn't happen at all. So it is what it is. I'm still sad about it, but it's over now, you know. Can hope for next year, I guess, but that was everything recap-wise for last year, and we're gonna go quickly into what I achieved this year, what I kinda wanna say, and what are the new goals for next year, and my New Year's resolutions. So, what did I achieve else, except the things that I just talked about? I definitely achieved a more consistent upload schedule over on Patreon as well as on YouTube, but I definitely want to focus here on Patreon because I think that is the most important thing that I achieved this year. I became way more consistent on Patreon. I started uploading way more content and variety, started doing TV show reactions, I started doing anime or K-drama reactions, I started uploading multiple times a week and not just once a week. Many things. I also joined a Dropbox group together with Anthony 2 and DX, both of course, and now also Newbie Warrior, all 3 of them also fellow rectors, and I will call them friends of mine. I don't have as much contact to Anthony, but the other two for sure. That also happened in June this year, so that definitely enabled me to do more on Patreon, and hence why I started doing TV show, anime, and K-drama reactions. And there's gonna be another video that is already out from a few hours ago today on my YouTube, where I actually talk about a lot more about my Patreon for 2021. So I'm not gonna do that in this video, but quick sum up for what I want to achieve next year is just be more active even than this year, and do more variety stuff. Well, variety of contents basically. Also do more stuff for you guys. So in general, just be better on Patreon, right? And then the second goal that I have for myself in next year is to get into more groups. In particular, I want to know and learn the members of WikiMiki more. I think I have been sleeping on them, well, member-wise at least, for way too long. I love their music for about 1.5 years now, and I know that Yujin is my bias. I really like Doyeon as well. I learned to love Lua and Suyeon this year though, so I definitely want to get into the other ones as well. Of course I know Ellie as well, she was my first bias, but I definitely am missing a few members and I want to learn them. That's the one group I want to focus on, and the second for sure is SNSD, Girls' Generation. I definitely want to learn all of the members by heart next year. And I didn't really achieve it this year. I definitely need to react to more music videos, get more used to them, and maybe after I react to more music videos, I'll definitely also watch some variety content over on my Patreon. Maybe that definitely will help me, I think. So this is definitely an idea that I want to pursue over on Patreon. Then two things I want to do on my YouTube channel in particular is, one, I want to react to way more boy group stuff. I definitely have focused a lot on girl groups this year, so I feel like I have kind of left out boy groups a bit, and I want to not necessarily do the opposite next year. I definitely still want to do my girl group stuff, and I will continue to do so, but I will also try to get into more boy groups, and not only the new stuff but also older stuff. So yep, that is definitely a big plan. And then coming to girl groups, and in particular one group, is I want to finally watch all of the Luna music videos. I have never watched them, well, apart from the group music videos that I know those, but I have never watched the solo music videos, I have never heard the songs, I've never watched the unit thing, so everything pre-debut basically that they had, this 1 and 2 year release plan that they had before debut. I've never heard or watched any of those songs or music videos, so I definitely want to do that. I have been planning to do that for a few months already, but I never really got to it, and I wanted to finish some of the projects before that I had at the time. I still have not finished all of them, so I definitely will not get into Luna, I think, in the first couple of months of 2020, but it's definitely a big plan, and yeah, that's one thing I want to do for sure. And then last but not least, I want to set a goal for myself and the YouTube channel for 2021. Last year I actually said I wanted to achieve 2,000 subscribers, right? So I thought about what would I do this year, or I guess next year with 2021. And my guess is, or my goal is more so, that I want to achieve 30,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. I think it's a pretty big goal, and I'm not sure if I can actually achieve that, because right now I'm at 11,000, right? So that's not even halfway there. And it's 19,000 difference, and quick maths is that right now I'm getting around 700 to 1,000 subscribers per month. If that keeps up, so basically if the growth is not exponential, but it just kind of like keeps stagnating at the level, then I would probably reach, like, if I'm really lucky, like 22k, but not nearly close to 30k. And I really want to achieve 30k because that definitely means that I improved in general, and I got way more constant viewers, more regular viewers, you know, more attention views wise. So I want to achieve that in 2021, and I think I can do that. And yeah, that's basically my goal for this year. I'm saying this year because, well, it is basically this year now, starting tomorrow, right? And in some countries it already is. But yeah, also coming to a close with this video, I want to predict a few things once more, like last time with the World Tour or the reunion. And my predictions for this year are that I predict Corona to be mostly gone by early summer of 2021, and that I expect and predict the K-pop groups to re-continue their world tours, starting with summer or fall of 2021. And my prediction is that a lot of artists are gonna world tour, and even in Europe. So yeah, that's basically it. I want to keep it at that one prediction. Corona is gonna basically be over early summer 2021, and then World Tours continuing. And if that happens, you will definitely catch me at a lot of concerts. If you're from Europe, if you're from Germany even, or you're planning to go to Berlin concerts, because Berlin concerts always happen in Europe tours, then you will definitely catch me there on a few. I think I want to attend a lot of concerts, honestly. There's so many artists. Ones that come to mind for sure, if they will ever go to Europe, of course, and if their concerts will happen, then I definitely want to see Card and Idol, because those two I actually got tickets for this year and I would have seen live, so definitely want to do that next year if possible. Then other groups I really want to see live is Dreamcatcher. I missed them last year, which is very regrettable. I obviously still want to see Mamamoo and IU live, but I don't think that's gonna happen, especially for IU Europe tour. I don't think so. Mamamoo, I don't know. I honestly can't predict. That's one wish I guess maybe I have for 2021 as well. And then we're gonna close off the video here. Is that I wish, please let it happen, I wish that Mamamoo, all four of them, will extend their contracts for at least 2 years and that they will continue as a group together. I don't mind if they don't have many group comics anymore, if they only have like one per year or something like that. I don't mind as long as they have solo stuff in between and they stay together overall. That's what I want and that is my wish. And yeah, that was my New Year's resolution for 2021. I hope you enjoyed this little video, talk video, whatever. Definitely not a short one, right? And I might cut out some things. But yeah, that's it for me. I wish you all a happy New Year's and I hope you stay awesome. I hope you continue to support my channel and continue to comment on the videos, continue to like them, continue to share them, and continue to come on my Discord server and actually, yeah, talk with me and other people on there about all kinds of things. So now that we are at that, please join my Discord server. Link is in the description of this video as per usual. And that's it for me. Again, happy New Year's and have a nice day, nice year, whatever. Peace.